J Drone here. What's going on, guys? It's the HUBSAN looker, the looky. It's the mini HUBSAN. Let's go. We're gonna go ahead and get this in the air. I do have one thing off the bat that I've noticed. My controller just beeps and beeps and beeps. I've tried different batteries, so I'm unsure what it is. The drone itself isn't flashing, so I can't see it being the drone battery because I know the drone battery is 100% charged. The batteries in the controller should be good as well. Long hold this till you get green and red flashing. Turn this on. You're gonna throttle up and throttle down. You are bound. All your lights will go steady. You have little white lights in the front, green and red. And if you turn this upside down, it knows that it's not stable. But let's go ahead and go up and make sure I know where my speed is. Upper bumper here is your speed. And again, unsure why this thing's beeping. We do have a little wind blowing this way, and optical flow should be grabbing that. Doesn't seem to be grabbing at all. Drifting, kind of waiting for a grab, maybe because it's not an app, although the app shouldn't matter. So we're gonna go ahead and give this a fly. A little bit disappointed on that optical flow sensor not working. Let's go ahead and we're in the third speed setting. There's 3 different speed settings. Kind of hard to hear over the controller just beeping. So as far as the turnaround rate goes, you're gonna have to give yourself time. I'm gonna go ahead and dog back, and we're gonna spin around, try to put the brakes on. Took a minute. So this is gonna be a good flyer. As far as the app goes too, I couldn't get the app to work. I went, I scanned it, and it said it was not available on iOS. Maybe on an Android phone it would be available, but definitely want to showcase this. I am in contact with the people who sell the drone. Almost. I let them know the problem. They want video, so we'll go ahead and get this video out to them. Again, what it's doing is the controller is just beeping. Let's see if we can do a flip. Let's see. We'll go ahead and bring it back here for the camera. Try to turn this way out of the sun. So all the functions seem to work on the controller. Flip, barrel, your speed. Nice backflip. Let's get this close to the ground and do a backflip. So you don't have to worry about this being super low. Ooh, look at that. It grabbed. It finally grabbed, I think. Optical flow finally grabbed. I wonder what it took to make that grab. This is not GPS. I'm not doing nothing. So that's what I wanted to see. That's 100% what I wanted to see, is if that optical flow would make it sit, and it is sitting. That's impressive. This is a super toy. And again, back in the day, we used to have quads that would sit, absolutely sit, with good optical flow, and that's what this thing's doing. A little bit of wind, it's shimmying left to right. It's not maintaining the exact space, but again, it's not GPS. That's awesome. That is awesome. That just made my my review a happy review, because with the beeping controller not being able to get in the app, I was not too thrilled. We got a car coming down. We'll go ahead and step over here. It's getting good range too. We're able to go all the way downfield. It's big enough that you're able to see it. As far as the orientation lights, they're going to be really visible at night. Right here, I can see them pretty good. Again, you have red in your rear, green in your front, and a white indicator light kind of on the eyes, the unibrow. This should be a full flight time too. Woo, almost. Flying a little crazy, doing backward funnels. So the pitch rate on this is not insane, but once it gets going, it's got a little speed to it. Ooh, maybe I hit the range. Tried to do a nice turnaround, and who knows, maybe it is the batteries in this, but I really doubt it. I don't even see any lights. I don't even see any lights. What happened here? Let's see. So we're gonna go ahead and long hold. Turn this off. Turn this back on. Up and down. And then we'll go ahead and get it back up in the air. Yeah, I don't know what that was about. Maybe we'll go ahead and set it down and check the battery connection. Battery connection should be snug. I highly doubt if this thing goes out of range, the battery shuts off. That don't make no sense in the world. That'd be the dumbest feature. I mean, maybe it wouldn't. Maybe that'd be an alright feature, but to me, I don't know. Let's see if our optical flow is gonna hold. It's not holding, it's drifting. It's not holding, it's there, right there. Again, non-GPS quad, optical flow sensor, it's a camera looking downwards, and it's grabbed. Seems to grab a lot better over the grass, where it's not moving as much, versus over the concrete, so take note of that. And again, no clue why that shut off. So be a little bit warned about that. Almost smoked some trees. Almost smoked some trees. Guys, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button. Questions, comments, concerns, put it down below. So let's see. Up there. Drifting, drifting, drifting. Optical flow sensor not working amazingly. Let's see if it holds over top of the Astro. There we go, it finally grabbed. It grabbed something. Probably my flowers. The higher up you are, the worse the optical flow is gonna work. The lower you are, the more it should work. Let's go ahead and test our theory right here. And again, I did not keep this from drifting, so it's still drifting. Maybe if I stop it myself, or maybe the optical flow just kind of works intermittently. Because it's not stopping. So all in all, as far as a flyer goes, it's an awesome flyer. We have an unknown factor why this thing shut down. We have an unknown factor why my controller is beeping over and over, just as well as optical flow. When it works, it seems to work well. When it don't want to work, like right now, let's see, flipping made it work last time. And again, the battery on this is ridiculous. This thing's probably gonna get a really long flight time. Finally grabbed. It takes a while to grab, so I wouldn't rely on that. I also would not set this down and go walk away from this, because the thing's liable to drift. You can see it's drifted all the way from over there to there. It needs to have visual confirmation up and down and actually grab on something. And again, this might not be the best surface for it to grab on, not making excuses for it. The grass, however, it seems to grab a lot quicker and stay a lot more stable. Again, if you have not subscribed to this channel, what you waiting for? Who else is doing it? Questions, comments, concerns, get on your keyboard, hit return. I'll definitely get back at you. We're not gonna do a full flight time on this. I'm happy with the flight time it's got. Again, I'm gonna send this video to the customer support. Maybe they could tell me why that thing shut off. Maybe they could tell me why the controller's beeping. And I haven't gotten a response regarding the app. Again, maybe on Android it'd work. As far as Apple, not working. Let's go ahead and figure out how to set this thing down. Maybe there's a one key touch landing that we could figure out. Return home. Let's see. Return home don't seem to be doing nothing. Not even beeping. We do have LVC lights, so maybe this is a full flight time for you guys. Maybe I jabber-jawed through this enough and you actually have a full flight time on this battery with moderate flight conditions. We didn't really fly it, but we also did not baby fly it per se. We took it out. We got the motors moving. We got the thing cooking up a little bit of speed. Really tried to push this thing for what it got. Again, the pitch level on it's not great. That's about as much as a funnel as you'll get. Really not funnel-tastic, but what are you gonna do? Roughly, this is a full flight time. Let me figure out how to get this thing down. We got speed 360. Stop. My stop button's not doing nothing. That should be stopped. Whoa, there it is. Okay, so emergency stop. Maybe that's what I hit, because that thing just went down. All lights are off. Again, I don't think the lights should shut off. Here, look, connection. This thing, maybe it wasn't connected all the way. Maybe that's the problem. Here, we'll turn it back on. This is gonna be the longest review ever. Thorough testing though, y'all. Thorough testing. All right, we're back up. Still got green lights. I'm just gonna go ahead and take it down here. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's all it was. No, I'm blinking. I'm blinking. Let's see if I get it back. See if I get it back. No, I'm not blinking no more. I swear I seen it blink. Maybe that was, let me see. It's tough to see out there because maybe this thing starts blinking when you get out of range. But yeah, we don't, there. We have LVC lights blinking. We'll just fly it out. I'll give you guys a full review, full flight time on this battery. And again, I think initially the dropout, maybe I didn't have that battery fully clicked in, which is very possible. I think highly doubtful, but very possible. Little HUBSAN look-alike. Little HUBSAN look-alike. Definitely not a HUBSAN. We'll put that right there. It's a mini HUBSAN. 100%, that's what we're gonna say. It's a mini HUBSAN. Touching it, it's drifting, it's drifting, it's drifting. It's almost gone. That's why I said don't trust it. Don't trust it. When it works, but when it's not working, don't trust it. See if it'll grab. Nope, not grabbing, not grabbing, not grabbing. Ooh, looks like it tried to grab. It's trying to grab. It grabs. See that? When it works, and it's a beautiful thing when it works, because I absolutely love a good drone with optical flow that works 100% of the time. This thing, I'm gonna say it works about maybe 60% of the time, and when it's working, it works pretty good because, again, non-GPS drone. So make up your own opinion on this. You've seen Taylor take. I showed you the good, the bad, the ugly. I didn't sugarcoat nothing like a lot of the other people do. I didn't heavily edit this like a lot of the other people do. Tell you how it is. Again, if the manufacturer comes back to me with a fix for this beeping, we'll do another video on this. If they get the app updated, we'll do another video on this. Maybe I'll throw 5.8 gigahertz on the top of it and send it, but I'm a little bit leery about doing that just because of what we've encountered regarding the battery. And again, possible that I didn't have that plugged in all the way. Try and just get this guy to sit for the camera. Sit for the camera. And obviously this thing has a camera on it. There is no SD card on it. So as far as testing that without an application, almost impossible to do. Super long LVC on this. We're still got blinking lights, have yet to fall out of the sky. And again, maybe I hit that emergency stop like we did just prior, but why it would shut everything down, I don't know. Maybe that's the emergency stop function. This thing's still cooking, man. Still cooking. LVC. It's just blinking, 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 and this thing's still flying. So it's definitely a long flyer. You're looking for something to fly for a little while in your backyard. Large field, soccer field, whatever. This might be the guy. Cause yeah, we're not flying, we're not dropping as far as like complete battery shutdown like we had down there. Again, probably just battery, I'm thinking, or maybe it disconnected, fell, and the battery got loose, and that's why we had it the second time. Who knows? Watch the video, see the tail of the snake, see if your eyes are a little bit better than mine, and see if your eyes could tell over my recall of instant things happening. It's a good looking drone. It really is. I actually really like the way that it looks, again, because it resembles the old HUBSAN. That's when drone flying was super fun, when HUBSAN was throwing out the toy grades, the 5.8 gigahertz, the 501s, the GPS, the long range senders, the extremely large controllers that you could hook to all of them. And then we also got a couple different controllers. Again, not really about HUBSAN, but there's a HUBSAN looker. And again, when that works, it's beautiful. I thought she was landing. I thought she was landing. Not landing, she's drifting. Optical flow's not working no more. And it's pretty bright out here, so for it not to work all the time, again, not super upset about it. Really happy when it does work. But the thing could definitely use some improvements. Again, I'm telling you how it is. I'm not sugarcoating nothing. drifting a little bit. Now it's sitting, drifting, sitting, drifting, sitting, drifting. Boom, get down to its level. This thing's gonna fly forever, guys. I'm waiting for it to drop. I'm waiting for it to drop. Little funnel action there. I guess we'll take it upfield slightly and then back, because I know that battery's about tapped. That battery's about tapped. Generally, when you see your LVC blinking, you want to stop and land, and that's a good stopping point. That's a good storage point for your battery. I'll probably get to this at least once more, so I have no problem. There it is, there it is. So it will do an auto land. I had no problem killing out the battery like this. So you have rapid flashing lights on your front, rapid flashing on the green and red. Guys, if you haven't subscribed, smash the subscribe button. Out of a 10-star scale, I'm gonna give this a 6.5. 6.5, and it'd be much higher if the optical flow sensor worked like it should all the time, just as well as if we didn't have the fall out of skies. But again, that could have been user error. Guys, if you haven't clicked subscribe, smash that subscribe button. See you on the next one.